Blessed Rising Soul Family. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, I welcome you to Soul Family Oracle, where I deliver messages from the divine, the depth of our soul, our spirit guides, and our ancestors. And if you're returning, as always, thank you guys so much. I appreciate all your support and I send you blessings tenfold. So today's message, I don't have a title for it yet, but the download has been forming itself. It literally just like crept up on me, like crept, I don't know, up on me when I was getting ready, like setting up for the recording. And I was looking into the message and I was guided to use, what's it called? Botanical Inspirations. Yeah, Botanical Inspirations deck. And this is an amazing deck. It's usually the deck I use for like my divine feminine, divine masculine readings if I'm going to do a divine unions reading. 0101 on the timer, and it's exactly 2 a.m. That's 22. And it's 22% on my battery. So definitely somebody that this message is for, you have been seeing 222 or 2222. And also 1122. That's giving me mirroring energy. So this could most probably be a twin flames reading. I feel like this is going to be a twin flames reading. Now, I was trying to clarify if this was like supposed to be like a direct divine feminine, divine masculine reading, or if it's going to be like a divine unions reading. And the cards that came out was lilac with first emotions of love, and daffodil under the deck with rebirth and new beginnings, and forget me not came out. And the last card was Dawn of Love, which I picked from the Sufi Wisdom Oracle deck because I wanted to like really see if the energy was what I was supposed to be reading. When it comes to love readings, I always like look a bit deeper before I actually do the reading because I want to make sure that it's a collective reading. So the message that was coming through was, with this lilac and daffodil under the deck, it's saying first emotions of love. This is an energy of I don't know, it's like it was giving the energy, it's giving the energy of like somebody that is feeling a certain level of love for the first time, right? And this energy is coming from the fact that there's been a very intense sense of love that they have felt before but are not feeling or recognizing in this existence or reality. 0202 on the clock and still 22, and now 0303 on the timer. So a lot of mirroring energies. This is definitely a twin flames energy or twin flames reading. And what was coming through was like this first emotions of love. It's like somebody, there's this energy of a love that you're feeling now that is feeling like a first emotions of love because this is an energy that they recognize only from a different place. But it's like they can't exactly like pinpoint what this place is because it's not this lifetime. And this, I feel like, is what's mind-boggling for this person, right? Now, under that, it says, love is the magician that pulls man out of his own heart. And I feel like this is exactly what this person is feeling. So whether this is you or somebody in your energy, but this was coming through us, it's almost as if like whoever this person is, there's a recognition in the kind of energy they're feeling from you or the kind of love that they're feeling from you that they can't explain. And I feel like this is they feel like they can only explain this as a past life energy. But that's because it is a past life energy. It's almost like they're feeling a way towards you that is reminding them of an energy that is very familiar, but they can't pinpoint from where because they can't recall meeting you or knowing you from anywhere, right? And so this is just giving heavy past life energy. And with a daffodil under the deck with rebirth and new beginnings, it says new beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. So I feel like with this under the deck and new beginnings, also speaking of painful endings, whoever this person is or whoever you are, You may have had some kind of like painful ending with this person in the past life. 0505 on the timer. And this explains also the reason why this intense feeling of love towards you is like, it feels so intense, but also like surprising at the same time. That's because it's almost like, it's like the soul's memory is, it's like the soul misses, it's like your souls miss each other. Okay, it's like your souls miss each other. And the next card was what? Forget me not. It says eternal memories. Eternal memories. The best things in life are the people you've loved, the places you've seen, and the memories you've made along the way. I'm telling you guys, it's coming from a past life energy. It's like there's a past life remembrance that is going on with you and somebody else. And it's like, this is like literally being orchestrated by your souls. 555 on the timer. This is literally being orchestrated by your souls, because it's like this energy is coming off in a way where in the physical, it makes no sense. In the physical, it makes no sense. But when either you or this person tries to put a spiritual meaning to it, it's like everything falls in place. It begins to make sense because there's a familiarity that lives within you because of this energy, that because of this experience you both have had in the past life. So I feel like another thing that's coming through is like with the forget me not and the painful endings. Your past lifetime may have been very painful. 636, as I said that, and I remember seeing 66 also. The past lifetime may have been quite painful in the sense of like how you had to like, how you left each other or how you lost each other. So you may have lost each other in death, as in one person may have died and left the other, but it's like there was a tragic ending with the two of you. And with a forget me not, it's like these have become like eternal memories. And how it's saying is like the best memories are of the ones you've loved, the places you've been. So this is giving heavy past life energy. And it's almost as if it's like in this time, okay. It's almost as if in this time, because both of you are uncovering, it's like whenever you get to the point in any lifetime, you begin to uncover soul fragment or recover soul fragment, these memories start to come back. So whoever you are, one person has gone through an awakening first or an activation first. Okay, and the next person or the other person is also going through this activation now, but I'm not sure exactly if this has happened in the physical, like you've met, or if all these energies are coming from that past life feeling, that because of this like recovery that's happening. Okay, and that's what we're going to be looking into. And I feel like the title of this reading is beginning to form, because I'm getting something about like reconnecting with this past life energy, because like soul fragments are being recovered, or like soul memories are being recovered. All right, let's get into it. What do we need to know for this message, Spirit? Our ancestors of the highest white light, Spirit teams, what do we need to know concerning this energy? What do we need to know? Wow. We have gallantry. Grant me a single smile. Can I get one more card? It says cheerfulness. Oh. So, okay. Somebody has been feeling a strong urge or pull that is like making you think or wonder about like whether someone in particular or just like your masculine or your feminine in general, right? And this is saying it's almost like there's this like energy that is literally like hovering around you that is saying there's no need to worry. It's like smile for me. It's almost like you might be thinking, or you may have thought of like whether your twin flame or your partner or your past relationships and how they ended, and you may have like had this sense of sadness, right? And maybe wondered recently or then about, your counterpart, or, what's going to happen with relationship. And it's not even like in a sense where it's like you're asking, like, when am I going to get my partner? Like, I don't feel any like sense of like urgency, but it's just like this wonder, or like just like fleeting thoughts, right? And this energy is saying like, I need you to be cheerful. There's a need for you. It's like granting me a smile. It's just like it's saying like, smile for me. It's almost like this person is like this an external energy, or like higher self energy that hovers around you and this other person that's your partner. And it's like when you're feeling down about, like, when you think of these things like relationships and partnerships and those things, it's just like, smile for me. And this cheerfulness is saying it's springtime again. The earth is like a child that knows poems by heart. So it's saying it's like it's springtime again. I said, like, smile again. You will love again. You have the heart that is like, it's destined to love. It's destined to love and receive love. And this is not just in the giving. It's like, that's why the receiving of the love is there. So it's like, there's a need for somebody to be 11 and 11 on the timer. There's a need for somebody to be like, just like cheerful in general with your heart. Right? So there might be like a sense of sadness within somebody where it's like you're feeling okay and yeah, you will end up in the best relationship. There's a promised divine counterpart for you and everything. But I feel like there's a sense of sadness that comes over you because your spirit knows somehow it's like the elevation process with your partner has delayed, or your partner is not on the same level as you or the same frequency. 1144 on the timer. And I think we all understand how it's like it's important for us to be on the same frequency, or at least on the path to the same things, in order for us to be in divine union with our divine counterpart. Otherwise, we become a detriment to each other. So I feel like this energy is coming to say something about like, it's like love is going to come again, or love is coming your way again. So I feel like this is speaking of a reunion. And I feel like with a forget me not, this is coming in to say like, no matter how you're feeling, or despite how you're feeling, keep holding on to the idea that there's a divine love out there for you, because I am out there for you. So I feel like this is coming through to basically like say that there's some kind of divine union that's coming up. And it's like one side is already aware, there's a divine union available to them, and one side is now coming into the awareness. And I feel like this other side may actually be coming into the awareness of you, whoever is listening, that you are their divine counterpart. But however, you that is already awakened, you may not know, or you may have not been given this revelation already. So for some people, I was going to say realization, but I said revelation. So for some people, you've been revealed to your divine counterpart. It's like you've been revealed to your divine counterpart. Like you've been shown to them like, this is your person. 1313 on the timer. It's like for some of you, you've been shown that this is your person, right? And for some of you, your person has been shown that you are their divine counterpart. So it's like both of you are holding it's like both of you are holding two one side of like two pieces of like one side of two pieces that make a whole of the story or the picture. One person is holding the awareness that there's a divine union out there, right, for them. And the other person is holding on to the realization of who their divine union is. And I feel like when the two of you come together, it's going to be in this sense of like them just knowing and you just feeling. Like you just feeling it's them and them just knowing it's you. Wow. Yeah, this is getting interesting. Okay. Let's just fell out. Wow. It says choices, knowledge, and illumination. I'm telling you guys. It says white are the flowers of apple tree that bring us fruit of fertility. White are the flowers of the apple tree that bring us fruit of fertility. So I feel like with this, definitely. Choices, knowledge, and illumination. This is literally speaking of the fact that, like I was saying, one person is going to be very aware What, like one person is going to know, one person is going to really feel. And the union of this is just going to be left with this, like a choice is going to be made out of this knowledge. And I feel like the illumination is speaking of the illumination that both of you are going to bring to each other. So the choices that are going to be made, it's like a choice is going to be made based on the fact that one, it's like both of you coming together, the knowing and the feeling. Right? Like I say, feeling is believing. It's not the knowing that is believing. But it's like in this case, it's like you're going to feel it. And for them, it's already been revealed, or either it has been revealed to you, or it, and they will feel it. But with these, like apple blossoms is speaking of like a choice that is going to be made because you have enlightenment or illumination. So I feel like if for somebody you've been feeling stuck about a situation in terms of like how you feel about something, you're going to get the clarity. Because for some of you, I'm sensing like somebody is struggling with a relationship. 1555 on the timer. Somebody is struggling with a relationship and like sensing this like heavy need for a change, sensing heavily that they're with the wrong person. So for some of you, okay, so that's why there was the crocus here with the cheerfulness and the gallantry. Give me a single smile. Some of you are stuck in the wrong relationships or have just come out of the wrong relationships. For some of you are just realizing this. Okay? And there's a choice that is going to be made, or there's a choice that is needing to be made in terms of like where you want to. I think like it's just a choice of like leaving whatever this relationship is because it doesn't align with you anymore. It doesn't align with you anymore. But I feel like for some of you, you're struggling with the feeling. You're struggling with understanding how you're supposed to feel. If it's not for you, then how are you supposed to feel with the right person? Because for some of you, the relationship is not exactly feeling like it's not for you because you have a bad partner or because your partner is horrible. No, you could have a great partner, but they're just not the right person for you or just not your partner. Okay, so this is like, it's almost like it's going to be a feeling that allows you. It's like for somebody, you're waiting for a feeling. You're trying to feel something, and like what you're feeling is not the fullness of it. And it's like in this person's energy, you're going to feel that feeling, and it's going to be like, that's it. 1734, that's 177. For some of you, it's just going to be like, that's it. That's that energy. Like, that's that feeling. That's that feeling I've been missing. It's like, for some of you, it's like, there's this feeling that you're waiting to feel, and it's important because it's like, it's going to confirm to you that this is it or that is it. Now, I don't know exactly how you're deciding this, but I feel like with the card saying knowledge and illumination, this is going to be something that is like literally going to be an internal knowledge. It's going to bring some kind of like enlightenment to you. And this is literally going to guide you to like whoever your divine counterpart is, like you and your divine counterparts, like your next step together, which I'm hearing is divine union. So whoever this person is or whoever you are, you might not be thinking of like marriage in the sense of, I'm ready to get married or I'm ready to settle down and stuff like that. But it's like when the two of you come into union, it's just going to be this again, this knowing and this feeling that is going to come from, again, with a choice, a decision is going to be made because you're just going to be so aware, you're going to know, and you're just going to decide to settle down together. All right. What else, Spirit? What else do we need to know about this energy? We have elegance and patience. Elegance and patience. So it says nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. This is exactly what I'm saying. Yet everything is accomplished. So for some of you, it's like you're not really like in a rush, like, marriage and settle down. No. But it's like when this person comes in or when this energy comes in, it's just going to be like divinely timed. Divinely timed. It's just going to feel like it's just perfect timing. It's just going to feel perfect timing. And then it's just going to be like this energy of like, you are patient right now, but it's just going to be some kind of patience where it's, even if you guys don't decide like, we're getting married next year, or it's just going to be this energy where it's like, you're going to establish to both of like to yourselves that you have found each other. 1954, that's 199. It's like you are going to establish it's like you're going to feel it within you. It's like it's going to be established within you. It's like you're just going to know, it's like we belong to each other. It's like we belong to each other, and it's settled, and we found each other, and we want to be with each other for the rest of our lives. It's not about when you get the wedding ring, or when you settle down or get married and moving together and all those things. I'm getting like Rihanna and A$AP Rocky vibes, where it's like it's just going to be like the two of you are just going to be like, it's like we belong to each other. We belong to each other. It's like we belong to each other, and then you're just going to start to really like live your lives involving each other as if like you are, already in a serious relationship or already engaged, right? And that's going to be because you know innately, it's like, like there's a spiritual meaning to your union, and like your union is already blessed in the ethers. It's like it's already been blessed spiritually. So it's like in the physical, it's like it's just manifesting out of a spiritual order now. And so there's this innate understanding. I feel like, wow, this is a very like divine union. This is like a very spiritual union. This is going to be a very spiritual union, like a union with a very high purpose. Yeah, twin flame unions are definitely twin unions with a high purpose. What else, spirits? Oops, that fell. We have Dahlia with dignity. Wow, it says a wise man has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity. Ooh, I love that. A wise man has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity, with Dahlia. And I feel like whoever your partner is, as in the person that is awakening later, this is what they're coming to realize. And I think another thing they're coming to realize, but this is going to be very specific, or this is going to be for a few. Another thing they're coming to realize, 2202. So that's 222. 222 could be significant. Another thing they're coming to realize is the fact that maybe that is if you met this person, or if you've already been in contact with this person and something happened in the wrong way, or like with that painful ending in this physical reality now, they're coming to the realization that maybe they were at fault, or that they were driven by their ego, because it says a wise man has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity. So for some of you, this could be somebody that is deciding on you because they're realizing that it was always you, right? And I'm not speaking about somebody that, did you wrong, did you bad, abused you, and all those things, like somebody that was like trying to put you down, like a toxic person, toxic ex or something of the sort. That's not what I'm saying, no. This is somebody that might come into your life as a new person, but not necessarily new as in like a stranger. Okay, this might be somebody that comes in new as in like somebody that you don't really know very well, somebody that might just be an acquaintance, somebody that started as a friend. Wow, and it's exactly 2:22 a.m. on the time. 2:22, guys. So 222 is very significant. As a matter of fact, let me put that down. Right. And then the other part is how this familiarity is also going to be as because of this past life energy that you guys have shared together. And I feel like I want to get more into that. Let me change the decks. Can we get a bit more into the past life energy, spirit? Let me take a few from here. Can you tell us? Ooh, that was fast. Okay, so it says unanimity and harmony. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. Marcus Aurelius. But with the name Marcus coming up, somebody's name might be Marcus, because I just saw a notification from YouTube just like literally a minute ago with a name Marcus. So Marcus might be significant. Marcus, Michael, Marcus, Mark. That might be confirmation for somebody. With this unanimity and harmony, I feel like this is the reason why it's saying the past life energy, forget me not. Because whatever it is that the ending was in the past life energy, it may have ended not on very good terms. Like it may have ended not on good terms, and this may have happened as a result of the other one partner not being awakened or not being aware. It's almost like I'm hearing rejection. It's like one partner rejected the other. Maybe because they weren't aware they were their divine counterpart, or they were refusing to accept them. And unfortunately, that happens quite often, where sometimes twin flames or divine counterparts meet each other, but if the other one is not awakened, they tend to reject the other person. And sometimes down the line, when they've made the wrong turn already, and then they look down back the line and they realize that, oh my goodness, like it was her. It was always her. So I feel like in the past life energy, this is something that happened with you guys. And what I'm getting, wow, now this would be this would be the highlight of this message, or the title of this message. It's like a past life love story is coming back to life. Past life love is coming back to life. So it's almost giving me the energy of like unfinished business. Unfinished business in the past life. It's almost like this love wasn't realized, or you've had past lives where this love wasn't realized, even though you met, or even though you came into union. And it's always been because it's like either one person hasn't been awakened, or the realization didn't come, or like it comes and then there was a rejection. But it's giving me like specifically either in the past or lifetime, or like just recent, like the last few, how do I explain this? The last few past lifetimes. The few past lifetimes, guys. You understand me? Okay, what else do we need to know, Spirit? I want to know more about the past life energy, or how the past life energy unfolded. It says delicate, fleeting beauty. When life is not coming up as roses, look to the weeds and find the beauty hidden within them. Yeah. Yeah. Delicate, fleeting beauty. Somebody rejected their partner, was following fleeting beauty. So somebody's partner could have had the tendency, or in the past life where this separation happened, could have been in this energy of like following material things, or like just like outward appearances, or just like outward things. This could have been a very materialistic person. So it looks like materialism is something that connects somebody's divine partner in the past life, where they had many options, and you were giving to them, or you were put in their path as their blessing, or as part of their as their divine union, but not in the image that they thought or were used to. Okay, so this person could have been used to a certain type of people, a certain caliber of people, right? But then they are you are were in a different kind of, I guess, criteria or group or circle or energy, or however you want to put it, right? And this made this person uncomfortable, because it was something they were not used to, and it would require them to become a totally different person, or it would require them to show a different side of themselves, right? And so even though you felt like what they needed and they wanted, they weren't ready to give up the rest of the other things for you. They weren't ready to give up some of the other things. So with the fleeting beauty, some of you, it's because, your partner followed fleeting beauty. Your partner followed fleeting beauty. What else, Spirit? It says graciousness and benevolence. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. And this is the flower. This flower is the snapdragon. I feel like for some of you, what caused the painful ending was because in the past, this person kind of like took you for granted. But again, it's like there was this feeling, one person had the feeling, one person had the knowing. So this could have been an energy where it's like they knew who you were to them. They knew who you were to them, and they understood that maybe that was the reason why you held loyalties for them. But somehow it's like, can I get one more card on this, please? Let me use Sufi wisdom. I feel like there's something more here that we need to see. Can I get one more card on this? Graciousness and benevolence. Oh, wow. Okay, so, yeah, okay. It looks like, yeah, thank you, Spirit. So, despite how this person treated you, it looks like you still extended some level of graciousness and benevolence towards them. And I feel like this is what, again, it's saying, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Because this energy that you gave to them, or this energy that you showed them, is coming back around, or it has literally like lived on. It's almost like a kindness or something that was shown to them despite how they treated you that really never left them. It's like it's become part of like a spirit memory of how you held them down or how you helped them. Or for some of you, this could even be in this current lifetime where whoever this person is somebody that you helped out of the gut, somebody that you helped to elevate, somebody that you helped to awaken or you helped to activate. And so this person is seeing you now as not just like somebody that they're being guided to, but they're seeing you as some kind of like an eye opener, somebody that has opened their eye to like a whole new reality, like what the truth is, like to the actual reality and not to the illusions that you're living under. And it's like it could be in the way that you're living, or it could be in something you're saying, or just like them watching you, or it could be in like what you do, like how you know, I'm seeing somebody like watching you at work. For somebody, it's like I don't know if you're into like sales or customer service or something like that. And I'm seeing somebody also, it's like, I don't know if you work in like a convenience store or something, but some place where it's like you you communicate with people a lot, and it's like they're watching you, or they see how you communicate with people, and it's like they love it because it's showing them a lot. It's like it's opening their eye to seeing a lot. It's like watching you is showing them what the reality is. And this is like awakening them. All right, I'm going to use a Sufi Oracle Wisdom now, or Oracle card. Sufi Wisdom, Oracle card. Let's look deeper into the past life energy, Spirit. Let's look into the past life energy of this love story. Ooh, okay. Well, that's a lot. First card says ending trauma. It says transform memories and symptoms. I'm telling you guys, it says ending a trauma, transform memories and symptoms. This person is getting this person is like trying to, whether it's you in this energy or this person in this energy, right? 3333 on the timer, and it's 2:33 a.m. There's some kind of trauma that is ending as a result of whatever this past life ending was. It's like this past life energy of how this love ended caused some kind of trauma. I'm hearing ripple effect, caused some kind of trauma, right? And in this lifetime, I feel like this union is going to really clear out this trauma. So it looks like you are carrying around some kind of trauma in the heart, and they are also some kind of heart wound that comes from a past life energy also. And the next card, it says, work of art, be the portrait of divine beauty. Be the portrait of divine beauty. Again, with the beauty and the fleeting beauty, it's like this person is, yeah. Simple pleasures. Look for beauty that is all around you. So there's very like heavy emphasis on like recognizing the beauty within you. So with this healing and this past life energy, I feel like the trauma had a lot to do with rejection. The trauma had a lot to do with like, this is how like this ending very bad or like chaotic ending. It had to do with also like, this person could have rejected you in the past life, but not like necessarily like rejected you, but like made the wrong choice. So it wasn't, it's not like a rejection. It's like they made the wrong choice. I mean, yeah, it could have felt like a rejection, but it's like they made a wrong choice, right? And it's like now they are, and it's like they made a wrong choice based on like illusions, like what they were seeing. This is why I was saying this could have been a materialistic person. Again, take it how it resonates, because I feel like this is like speaking on multiple energies from the same like storyline, but like specifically there are different specific situations. There are specific different situations, right? So I feel like with the simple pleasures, you could have been somebody that was in this past life energy. It's just like you could have just enjoyed the simple pleasures. But again, this person was like following just the material things, just like different things, like things that were not fulfilling to the spirit. Whereas you were more into like fulfilling your spirit, they may have been more focused on like fulfilling their spirit. Or this could be the situation in this lifetime. Okay. What else, spirit? And then it's like, yeah. So this could be that, yeah. This is that realization. It's like this person is coming to the realization that they lost you because they were trying to fulfill their body. They were trying to fulfill their material need and not fulfill their spiritual need. It's like you're part of their spiritual need. You're part of their spiritual need. It's like you're part of their spiritual need. So it's almost like it's like this energy from the past life is like coming to awaken what was that original past life urge, or it was the original feeling. Their original feeling was not the way that they actually acted towards you, or something of the sort. Now take it how it resonates, because again, this feels like a very specific message. And I honestly don't think like this is for like so many people in the collective. I feel like this is for a very select few of people that are coming into union with somebody that they were in union with or were supposed to be in union with from a past life. And this is somebody that you've been in union with in different lifetimes. But it's like this past life energy that is leading up to this could be the past life where you guys were not together, or could be the past life where you had a very traumatic ending and caused ripple effect down into the future timelines, which is this timeline that we're talking about also, or this lifetime that we're in now also, right? Hence why this message is coming through. What else, Spirit? Yeah, I need to get my ass to bed after this reading. I have been working on finishing our ancestral healing guide. Like I noticed there was a mistake in the links I shared, and I've been preparing the guide, so I just decided to go ahead and just like finish it. And I'm actually finished with it. I'm just like designing the template so I can put it in. And I pulled an all-nighter last night, and it's not even like I'm not even bothered by it, because it was so exciting for me. And I'm really excited to get back to like writing again, like a lot. I'm really excited to like get back to writing. So it's been I had a lot of like enthusiasm, but at the same time, of course, I need to rest. I took a nap in the afternoon, a long nap actually, but yeah. All right. That was fast. It says determination. Perseverance leads to fortune. Determination. So I think that I feel like this person is going to be coming in with a lot of determination, or this person is making up their mind. And this time around, very determined to, I'm hearing, make you their wifey, make you their hubby. I'm hearing win you over. This person could be trying to win you over also. And again, I'm being asked to clarify, like if this is somebody that you haven't met at all or encountered at all in your energy, it's going to be from that sense of knowing and that sense of feeling, whereas like one person is going to come in with this like heavy awareness of like knowing. It's like they're just going to know within them that you're the one. And then the other person is just going to be a heavy feeling. It's just going to be like how they feel when they're with you. It's like they're just it's going to feel like this could be it. Because the knowing and the feeling is both needed. But I feel like there's a reason why both of you are carrying either one of them. That's because in the past life, one person didn't have the knowing and the other person didn't have the feeling. And now it's like it's been interchanged where in this lifetime, the person that didn't have the knowing is going to have the knowing. And the person that didn't have the feeling is going to have the feeling, because both have to go hand in hand, right? I think especially because one person is more awakened than the other, or because like one person is still trying to like really like come out on the other side. All right. What else, Spirit? Another thing with this determination is like almost like bringing it back to life. It's like this person's spirit or soul is determined to bring this back to life. Is determined to bring it back to life. And so this is why they might be feeling like a heavy like pull or like very intense urge to do certain things or to align with certain things. It's like they're being called to alignment in a way that is going to align them with the things that are for their higher self. So it's like they're being reeled into their higher self energy. They're being reeled into their higher self energy because it's like there's an understanding that this higher self energy is what is going to attract their divine counterpart. So it's almost like this determination. It's like this person's spirit is very determined to get them hooked with the right person this time, or to have them unite with the right person or with their divine counterpart. And I feel like this is going to be one of the reasons why it's like when you guys come into union, it's just going to be like, yeah, that's it. Like, again, like Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, it's going to be like, yeah, you know, we're wifey and husband already. It's like we're a family. Like we're family already. We're family already. And it's just going to be also because of this like sense of knowing. It's just going to be like really like this knowing is going to, this familiarity is just going, the feeling, the knowing. It's just going to feel so aligned. It's going to feel so aligned. It's just like going to feel just so perfect, almost like just so aligned. It's just going to feel just right. It's just like, it's just going to like just feel just right. What else, Spirit? What else? It says limitation is power. Limitation is power. Why limitation is power? Can I get one card here? Oh, self-creation. Wow, limitation is power and self-creation. So it looks like, yeah, this separation, if this is somebody that you've encountered already, some kind of separation is what is intensifying the feeling, because it's like with this limitation as power is giving me the energy of like limited access is making this energy powerful. So if this person's access was blocked, or the fact that they were cut off from you in that past life, and it's like, you know, the spirit's time is different. So it's giving this energy. It's almost like their spirit has been craving your essence. It's like the spirit has been craving your essence, or like that energy, right? And this limitation, it's like they feel limited. It's almost like this not being able to have access to you is like, it's making the urge even more powerful. Okay, it's making the urge even more powerful. This, for some of you, this could be somebody that lives like far from you, or like lives in like a totally different country or something like that. Right? So it's like this power, this energy is like it's becoming even more intense, because there's this like urge to close that gap or release that limitation. Okay. And with the self-creation, I feel like this is where the determination comes in, because for some of you, 4441 on the timer, for some of you, this person is literally going to reroute to fall back in alignment. And that rerouting is going to lead them to you. That rerouting is going to also come as a, again, as a need, as a need for, from the need of them to self create, from the need of them to create the life that they want to see, how they want the life to be. So basically it's like this person is going to decide, it's like, I don't care how far you are, I don't care how many miles away you are from me, I don't care what you do, whether it's school and you have to go away for school, or they have to, this person is going to be like, I don't care. That distance is not limitation, it's power. It's only fueling me even more. It's only growing my feelings even more. And I feel like this is what is going to move this person into self-creation, where they're going to take some kind of action that is going to allow both of you to be in union. For some of you, this could be travel. Like somebody's going to decide to travel in order to close the gap. For some of you, this could be like finally committing to something. It could, I'm hearing the gym, right? So it could be something like committing to something like the gym, like this person is like, or you could commit to the gym, like you start going to the gym after limiting yourself for a while, like, oh, I don't have the time, and then you decide, okay, one day, oh yes, I'll make it. And then you go to the gym and then you meet this person at the gym. Or I don't know if this is somebody you know from the gym, but yeah, that gym came in really strongly. Okay. All right, what else, Spirit? I feel like, yeah, what else do we need to know before I close out this reading? It says, make a change. Make a change. Welcome change into your life. And under the deck, we have life's purpose. Life's purpose. So I feel like with this make a change, yeah, there's some kind of change that we need to be made energetically for like this union to come together. And I feel like it's being done, right? So whether it's you that needs to make this change or whether it's this person that needs to make this change. And this change it doesn't necessarily have to mean like some kind of life change or like some kind of drastic change. This could be even just a change in perspective, a change in what you believe and how you think. Like if you've been holding on to this idea that, I guess like, again, let's just use the most common one. Like, oh, men are so this, or men are untrustworthy, or men are like this. Maybe change that idea. Okay, there's a need for that change to happen. If you've been feeling like, oh, maybe let's say with age, oh, I'm too old to attract the person I want, or I'm too old to be, in a marriage, oh, change that mentality, change that notion, because it's not true. And the thing is, because divine unions require alignment, you can meet your divine counterpart and not end up with your divine counterpart if you are not aligned, because you're just going to be a detriment to each other, or you go forth and then you break up in the end, only to come back later to realize what the mistakes were or what was going wrong. Okay, so I feel like with this change, there's a need for some kind of change to happen internally before this union comes together, because I feel like maybe if this union comes together before this change happens, there's going to be a repetition. So, can I get one more card? I feel like I want to look a bit more into this. Can I get one more card on this change, Spirit? Wow. It says accepting challenges. Accepting challenges. So yeah, for some of you, this change, 48 on the timer, it could be something about a challenge, right? It's like, so for some of you, in order for this to come about, it's like there's something that, whatever it is that you're needing to change, or whatever this change is for you, could be something that poses as a challenge, something that comes with some kind of challenge. And it's saying, trust your inner resource. And this inner resource, again, is that knowing and that feeling, because this is something that is coming from a past life energy. This is something that already has roots within your spirit. This is something that already has roots within your soul's memory, right? So it's just a matter of like, again, this has happened before. And if the challenge before was like becoming aware of who your partner was and accepting them, this will be that challenge in this time, right? And I think we've seen, I'm sure we've seen these stories of like how, these stories that are supposed to like highlight this dynamic of like, couples that are not what you would call a match, or like a typical match, quote unquote, what people say like a match, what people see in the physical 3D reality, because maybe one partner is highly attractive and then the other one is like not attractive, or one is like highly introverted and the other one is like highly extroverted, something of the sort. Okay. And I feel like this is coming in as like there's a need for some kind of balance to happen within, and to understand that the union comes with something different. It's not about how the individual person is alone. And also this would explain the reason why it kept hammering on beauty, beauty, beauty. So let me just put it out there, like your divine masculine or your divine feminine might not coming like you expect them to, or like you thought them to come in. Like, I don't know, but divine feminine, I don't know, maybe you're like waiting on like, like a Prince Charming, like, on a knight in shining armor, like, like a knight in a shining armor sitting on like this like white stallion, and just like, all handsome and like pretty handsome even, as a matter of fact. And maybe for my divine feminines or like the divine masculines, like you're expecting a divine masculine to be in a certain way, or you expect it to come with some kind of energy that allows you to like feel more comfortable. But because of how she has elevated or how her energy is, it's like she will come in with the kind of energy that actually challenges you, or the kind of energy that like puts you on the spot. And it's like, you're going to be like, wait, what? Like, nah, like, no, I can't handle this, I can't deal with this, or something of the sort. But that's because, again, the people that we're meant to be with are meant to be challenges for us also. 51 of the time, again, mirroring energies. This is giving me like twin flame energy. We mirror each other's shadows to each other, and we mirror each other's, well, the goodness within us and how we express it to each other, but our shadows the most. Okay, so it's like, this is giving me the energy of like, like if your divine counterpart is posing as a challenge, or poses as a challenge to your energy, then the question to ask would be, what is within your energy that is causing the friction? Unless, of course, they are toxic, or it's just some toxic nonsense they're trying to bring to you, in which case it's a no, right? But we're speaking of our divine feminines and divine masculines. That's not the case. Even though I must add that just because we tag ourselves divine feminines and divine masculine doesn't mean we're all that and we're all perfect. And no. You understand? So let's keep that in mind. Because there's still a lot that we deal through, and there's still a lot that we have to heal through. Okay? It's not like we have to be healing each and every day. We're healing. But it's like there's a certain level of healing that is required from us. And then as we do that consistently, it becomes a constant where it's almost like automatic. The things and the triggers that are attached to those things that would make us feel a certain way, it's like they become non-existent. Even though those feelings might still rise, we're able to like push it to the side. So I feel like to conclude this, a past life love is being brought back to life. A past life love is being brought back to life. And this past life love is being brought back to life in this lifetime to actually manifest, because this used to be a union that was in manifestation before, until one of you faltered somehow by making a mistake or by making the wrong choice, because the partner was a challenge to them, or like their divine union was some kind of a challenge. Right. And again, with the energy of like materialism and stuff like that, this could have been somebody choosing somebody that was well off or richer because they wanted a more comfortable life. All right. As always, guys, please listen with discernment. Take only what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if this message resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe to help us reach even more of our soul tribe. Have a blessed day, guys.